And here's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age, is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems. I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s is the point in our lives when we're just exhausted by the jerks and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who we know will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you. But don't worry, there are plenty of women your age too who are dying to meet a really nice, good guy.
Like right now, because I'm 19, I think I would like a confident sort of looking alpha male, but later on in life I'll definitely like the more safe guy, the more, you know, someone that I would potentially like to marry, like later on in life though, the more safe guy, later on in life.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Guys, I made a video a while back titled 30-year-old single women are afraid to tell you this. It has almost 500,000 views and counting. Click the link below in the description box and check it out. Women want you to take scraps. They want you to take leftovers the older they get. Too many guys think that, oh, I have a good girl. She's really into me. She really likes me, but she's playing you. Just like that female said. They sleep around, hook up, get with the alpha bad boys. They chase them around. And then as they get older, they want a nice guy. Guys, women don't like nice dudes. You're just a life raft. You're just a type of guy who's going to shoulder the load. She probably has 2, 3, 4 kids by different men. She's past her prime. She's in her 30s. And now she's just looking for a beta male provider. Women love to have fun in their early years, in their 20s. They like to live it up. They like to chase the alphas and hook up with them. And then when time comes to, when they're just getting old and they can't attract those type of guys anymore, or the alpha bad boys didn't want to commit to them, they try to find you, the nice guy. Don't accept scraps. Don't accept leftovers. Don't accept and avoid these type of females, because they'll come to you. They'll be like, oh, hey, I'm looking to settle down. Or if you heard the phrase, I'm looking to date with a purpose. Or they say, I got to get to know you first. Or I don't go to guys' house that fast. Or I'm not into hookups like that. You're like, okay. The reason why she's saying this translation is because something about you sparks some sort of beta hunter in her. She's like, okay, this guy, he has this, he has that, he has that. Okay, let me make him wait. Women know how to do that very well. They know how to give it to the guy who's really good looking. And then when they meet you, when they're past their prime in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, what they'll do is make you wait for a long time. Avoid these type of women, guys. Okay, if she's not willing to have sex and hook up with you freely, if she's putting rules on sex and says, well, I don't sleep with guys on a first date or second, whatever the case may be. If it feels like it's pulling teeth, it's not for you, Chief. See, too many guys, they're so desperate for women that they'll just take anything. Let me ask you guys a question. Would you drive a car off the lot? It has 5 miles on it. And you drive it and run it down, and about 7, 8 years go by, and you have about 150,000 miles on it. Would you bring it back to that same dealership and say, hey, I know I bought it for $30,000 for top dollar 6, 7 years ago, but I'm ready to give it back to you guys. Can I have my money back? They're going to look at you and laugh. They're going to say, listen, we can't do that. But listen, buddy, we'll give you, how many miles I have on it? You'll say 175,000. Okay, we'll give you about, trade in about $2,500. That's what they'll do because you've worn it down. It doesn't have the same value. You've used it up. You went over here. You went over there. You let other people drive the car. That's how it is with women, and they understand this. So they try to find a sucker online and try to post that same car with 175,000 miles on it and say, hey, it's worth $30,000. Are you willing to pay? And there's always one guy who needs a car, who sees, oh man, that car is so valuable. And she runs with that guy. But she's not really into that guy. She sees him as a sucker because he paid full price for a used vehicle. Guys, you have to realize something. Women know the game. Avoid these type of females who try to make you wait and pay, number one. And two, if she's in her 30s and 40s and 50s, I mean, come on. You work too hard to not to be able to attract a woman in her 20s. That's easy to do. Okay? So avoid these type of chicks, okay, who say, well, I like nice guys, or I'm looking for a nice guy. What she's saying is, I'm looking for a sucker because the guys I really wanted in the past wouldn't want to commit to me. I had my fun. I had my fair share of guys. I went over here. I've taken a trip over here. I slept with this guy. Now I'm making some other loser, Joe Blow, goofy provider beta guy to pay for the sex. Don't let it be you, guys. And it can be tempting because a lot of women, they have 2, 3, 4 kids, or they still look somewhat attractive. And you're like, well, okay, I'll wine and dine her. It's okay. I'll take her all over here and over here. This is why women don't respect you guys. This is why they treat you poorly, because they know that you're paying top dollar for a used lemon, a vehicle that has many users, this user, that user. And now you're basically the last user. And now she's going to make you do a lot of different things, jump through hoops. She's going to ask you all these questions. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, we have to take it slow. I think we should just be friends. Those type of different things. Avoid those women, guys. Because I'm telling you, the women who are really into you, who are really attracted to you, what they're going to do is jump through hoops. They're going to answer your questions. They're going to meet your demands because you're actually the prize. A woman is not the prize. Whoever has the most to lose, which is us, is the prize. Whoever has the most to bring to the table in a situation or a relationship are the prize, which is us. Let's be honest. Women bring their image, beauty, which is caked on with makeup. So they're not that attractive. So my brothers, understand your value and worth. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? I don't want to take that type of vehicle. It's been used up. How old are you? How many kids you got? Why have you been single? Ask these questions because it's going to let you know everything you need to know about that female. And yes, if you think, oh, well, I'm just judging her. Yes, you need to judge women. Men who judge women on their past and their present, those are the smart men. They think with logic. The guys who don't judge women, who say, well, she just had a bad shake at life, or she just had a lot of failed relationships in the past, so it's okay. Those are the guys who want to have just sex, who just say, well, I'm trying to hook up real quick, so I'll take anything. Don't take anything. Do your homework. Get that Carfax. Because if you don't get that Carfax, what's going to happen is you're going to incur all those issues that those previous users had on that vehicle. You're going to drive it and say, man, I paid full price. This is a nice car. And you think you got a deal and you down the road and boom, 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 boom. Like, what's that? What's going on with and all these check engine lights are going to come on. She's going to have all type of issues, mental issues and anxiety pills and all types of things. Okay, guys. So my brothers, make sure you are getting your just due. Know your worth, know your value, and don't settle for women who are past their prime. You can do better.